trying, you guys. I am trying to do this thing called live stream. For those of you that know my story, camera is just a place where I would much rather talk into the mic and have my camera off. But I really feel like the Lord is pushing me to be seen a little bit more. I'll go first. That's basically what the theme has been, to go first for all my other podcasters who are on this journey with me. Okay, so today you're listening because this is called the podcast Perils, because even your mic needs a sidekick. And I wanted to share with you two things that saved me yesterday. Some of it you may understand when you have an incredible interview and you're like cooking along. Guys, seriously, I had it was one of the greatest interviews. It was all about what to do when you feel like a failure as a podcaster, which stay tuned, is coming in the new year. We have to wait that long. But here's the deal. 50 minutes into that episode, we sign off. I get off, I say bye, I say thank you, and I realize my mic, yes, hi, I'm a podcast manager, a podcast producer, and a podcast coach. And guess what? I had two different mics plugged into my computer because I was testing a mic and forgot to check my settings. So I recorded an entire incredible show using the mic that was not actually plugged in. But here's the thing, it was plugged in. It was plugged into the wrong program. So what saved me? Because either A, I could email my guest and tell her, shoot, man, I lost all of that audio, or I could have my sidekick, my magical editor, fix it. Now, here's two things that saved me. Every time I record on Zoom, I record in Audacity behind my Zoom screen. I've always done that. It's just always been a backup that I do. Yes, it can create wasted space, but I usually delete it if I know that my Zoom recording is actually good. But here's the thing, yesterday when I downloaded that Zoom recording and I noticed that my mic was turned off and her mic was on, I saved that one. And then on Audacity, I got on there and realized that my mic was on there, but you couldn't hear her. So that's when the glory of having an editor comes in handy, because I did not want to sit there and mess with all of those tools. I could have asked my husband, who's typically my backup editor or my technology expert over here, but I sent it to my formal editor and she performed an absolute miracle. And she married the two together and they sound like it was recorded on the same file, and it is gorgeous. So here's my tips for you today. Number one, always have a backup recording. Always, always, always. And even if you don't do it on your computer, you can have them, if they are a podcaster themselves, they can always have a backup too. I knew she was recording as well because she's a podcast coach like me. And she was like, hey, if you need my audio file, just let me know. I'm so glad that we all had multiple recordings of this episode, or else we would have lost that 50 minutes. And number two, you guys hire an editor. An editor is going to save you so much time and frustration and trying to figure it out, trying to go back and oh gosh, now I have to ask to redo this interview, or taking the time to go on YouTube and try to figure it out, when you could just hire your editor, like my lovely editor. Shout out to Sharon. Woo woo. And it can be done like that. So those are my two tips for you today. And I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely day. Bye, Instagram. And bye, Facebook. Bye, YouTube.